We had our first study session last Monday night. We heard from some members of the public there. Council members have also heard from members of the public, as I have also. And through that process, there's documents before the City Council Monday night that would keep the city's tax rate the same. So we would not be raising the city tax rate. We do expect that by keeping our tax rate the same, we'll bring about another $275,000 in revenue because the value of properties in the city tend to increase on an annual basis. But the city tax rate will not be changing from what it was last year. The democratic process worked here at the City of Decatur. The easiest thing for us to do was just flip a public notice in the legal section of the newspaper and hope no one showed up when we talked about property taxes and just make a vote. We didn't do it that way. We haven't done it that way the year I've been here, and we won't do it that way in the future. We should give you advance notice of what we're considering. You give time to get public input on those decisions, and the council members make a decision that's informed about the mathematical and economic consequences and the public and political consequences of that decision.
There's still very much a shortfall involved, and history tells us that the property tax is the way that you would pay these pension funds and a couple of other things that we fund out of that. That is not going to be done this time, but just so people understand that this wasn't some like hoax that we're trying to put them on when you got the sticker shock of 15.5%. I think that you're going to unfortunately see some cuts, and I think that you're going to see probably some cuts or certainly some untimely issues with the service that's going to happen in Decatur. But you know, if people feel better about it being that way, then that's what I want to do. I mean, you know, I'm there representing the people. The manager's done a great job of this. He has a plan that I have not heard a council person say to me that they don't agree with this plan. So I feel good about that. But I do feel bad about it. Ultimately, it's going to cost some layoffs. And that's never fun. That's not anything anybody wants to do, especially at this time with the holidays, and then you've also got, you know, the economic decline in the country. So it's going to still be tough, but a decision was made that we will not add it to the property taxes. We hope that the revenues come back, as the manager has stated on numerous occasions, that things, you know, turn around. That's going to help us. But that $900,000, approximately $900,000 extra that was put on for pensions this year has to come from somewhere. So it is going to come out of the general fund, and that's why I'm saying to the good folks of Decatur that this isn't just a debt that we just thought we'd just throw that out there and see if we could get by with something. This is a true debt that we owe, we have to pay, and we are going to, but it will just be out of the general fund as opposed to their property taxes this year.
I know the city is going to do absolutely the best we can with the money we have. This is the way the process works. The council makes decisions on funding, and the city manager is charged with making that work. And we will have fewer city employees trying to do a lot more work. We're not trying to hold services hostage in this process. I want you to know that we're going to have a positive attitude about this, and we're going to do absolutely the best we can with the money we have to provide services to the citizens of the city. I am hoping for some patience and understanding on the part of the citizens as we adjust to having a much smaller staff. There will be a blip in the radar screen somewhere as we try to do this, but that doesn't mean that we won't figure it out. It's just going to take us some time to do it. So if you see a slowdown, or if you see things not happening quite as fast, just be patient and understanding to us, and if you have concerns, you can always call us.
I've always felt that the city of Decatur does a marvelous job on what they get done and what they have done with the amount of money that they have to work with. This is no different. I mean, like I said, this is going to be a trying time for people. They're going to have to understand that the city is going to be doing the best they can. As mayor, I promise you that the manager and I have had this discussion before this sit down here. He's had it with the council and has made the same promise to all of us that we are going to do the best job we possibly can. It's going to show us what we can do when we're lean, and I think that the citizens will be very, very proud of the people that we have working for us. Will step up and do what we need to get done.